one. I had to stop trying to run from my lower frequency and the darker parts of myself. And I really had to get an understanding with those parts of myself and understand the best times to exercise those. So in a nutshell, bro, like we'll really gauge ourselves with this level of perfection, like, oh, I need to be getting up at this time, I need to do this perfectly, I need to treat everybody like this, I need to speak like that, walk like that, and now I'm living a fruitful life. We really not, bro. It's a similar robotic process. So what I learned is there is nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with the fucked up things, quote unquote, that society would say that I like to do or partake in. The fucked up thoughts, the fucked up actions. Um, there are certain environments and certain people who will reciprocate such, or who can actually identify with that type of energy and behavior and reciprocate that. So what I learned more so, bro, is like my lower frequency and my darker parts, don't run from them. Don't act like they don't exist. Don't try to force them in my back pocket. Embrace those. And when it's the right time, put myself around people and in environments that will reciprocate and embrace those and fully indulge in my lower or my darker self. Um, Another one, bro, was that I'm a territorial and jealous man. And it doesn't make me any less of a man to be territorial or to be jealous. It is a genuine human emotion. So a lot of times men do feel a way about certain situations, but we won't articulate it because our ego will tell us we're less than, or we're weak, or there's some whole shit because we feel territorial at certain parts. But like there are gonna be certain things that take place in life that is gonna set your nervous system off. Nigga, you are not a robot. You're a human with different elements in your body that are gonna respond to different situations. So I learned to embrace those parts of me, bro, and just be transparent with the people that I'm jealous about or I'm territorial about, and let them know like, hey, this made me feel this way, yada yada yada. You know, maybe you could do that way, or maybe like we could find a way to compromise. So I don't got to get in my bag, but you could still move how you want to move, and everybody happy. Brother had a million aha moments. I'll give you one more. Uh, mm, oh, here go one, bro. This is a scary, crazy, beautiful one. All right, bro. We all have different ways that we show the people we love them through what works best for us. So it's like, what's your love languages? Not from a receptive place, but how do you like to give it? Like, what's your love languages and how do you like to give love? So what I learned about me, bro, most recently is that a lot of times I don't verbally articulate my love. That's not my strong suit. Like I speak very well. I could definitely make it sound amazing. But I've learned that I show my appreciation and my love for people through physicality. So basically, bro, in a nutshell, that has created a element of me being a pleaser when it comes to sexuality. I like to go above and beyond with a woman. I like to turn her up. I like to, have her do a bunch of extra nasty shit, this and that, and just really like, just really try to blow her mind. But what I realized, bro, is that that mechanism doesn't come from a place of lust. It comes from, hey, I work really well showing people I love them through physicality. So that is why our sexual encounters are turned up on another level, because this is my way of showing you I appreciate you. Like some people may do reassurance, some people may do gestures, some people may do gifts, some people may send you long text messages when they want to show you their gratitude for you and how much they love you. Me personally, I physically will put hands on you in a positive way, of course, but I put hands on you. We'll go from there. We'll turn up, and then I'm gonna go above and beyond and show you like I really fucking love you, sis. I fuck with you. Like you wait for me because I wouldn't nurture you the way I nurture you physically if that wasn't the case. So, bro, that was one of my biggest ones because I had this period during the summer, bro, where, I'm cutting up. I'm wilding. I had a fucking ball, by the way, bro. But I was having a conversation with a young lady, and she was like, now mind you, this young lady, her and I are we being active at the time, and then she's with me being active with other women. Basically, we having threesomes, orgies, all that good shit, right? She put me to the side one day and she was like, I'm gonna tell you what your problem is. I'm like, what you mean? She was like, this is why all these connections with these women sour at a certain point. And I'm like, well, explain. She was like, you sleep with all of those women as if they're your wife. And I was like, what you mean? And she was like, you basically fuck them all the same. And you like fuck them like, you don't give them lackluster experiences. You don't like just get them some trash and try to get your rocks out, but you really you be out here trying to collectively snatch souls. And she was like, that is irresponsible and unfair, because why would you go to those depths with a woman physically? She was like, one thing verbally, it's one thing for a woman even get to come to your crib and see how you living. I was like, then she get to kick it with you. She get to move in the streets with you. She get to vibe with you. She get to, you pour into her, you teaching her. She see the success. She see this, she see that. And she was like, then you got the audacity to go have sex with her and like put emphasis on it and put energy into it. Like you just trying to like, sweep off her feet. And then she was like, but a week later, you'll get frustrated at her clinginess. You'll get frustrated at the fact that she wants more, or she wants a continuation. And you like, oh, no, I got to get back to work, or I'm busy, or I want to be alone. So, bro, like one of my biggest aha moments, this got to be one of the hugest one, bro, is like being more self-aware. And as men, bro, a lot of us aren't self-aware. I take that back, bro. We are self-aware, but our dick overrides our self-awareness. So, bro, a lot of times we already be knowing like sis is not gonna make it. She does not have the mental capacity, nor the guts, nor like the stamina to hang out a month in my world. But bro, we will bring her into our world for 48 motherfucking hours and then send her back to where she come from, and then think there's not gonna be any pushback. And bro, this is one of my biggest realizations, was that I'm not for somebody who's saying they want a peaceful life, that's not the process to get a peaceful life. Because I don't know, bro, just being more self-aware, really, bro, and practicing empathy. I had to step outside of myself and just be like, on some real shit. If I was her, would I not do the same thing? And when I was honest with myself, I was like, damn, I would do the same thing. Because, bro, they never die off easy. And this is when it interrupts your peace. You're going to have a total of 40 text messages that she going to guilt trip. This is going to be over the process of the next month. So that fun-ass 48 hours going to turn into a month of headache, right? So you're going to get a total of 20 to 40 messages that's going to guilt trip you. Then she's going to send you another set of text messages when she's going to be saying like, oh, I gave my body to you. And people that I give my body, I don't just give my body to anybody. So she's going to further guilt trip you. You're going to have another set of text messages where she's just going to outright beg you and be like, why can't we figure it out? Why can't I see you? You tripping. You're going to have another set of text messages where she's going to take accountability for wilding out. Then you're going to get another set a couple of days after that where she's really going to recreate the same exact process and do it all over again. So, bro, that's just 5 scenarios. But us as men, we'll be like, this ain't peaceful. Or sis, you interrupting my peace. And, bro, that's because, like, a lot of times we will, like, hit their ass with the spark plug and, like, light them all the way to fuck up and then be like, yeah, I told you what it was. Like, bro, I realized that told you what it was shit ain't real, bro. Because a lot of women still won't respect you telling them what it was. I've tried that as well. Not saying none of them, but there are plenty of them that will literally sit down with you, say okay to every nigga. Tell ladies and gents, it's men that do the same shit. Tell me I'm lying. Drop a 1 if you've been there. You will literally tell a motherfucker like, hey, this ain't that. Nigga be like, all right, let's go to your house. Take her to the house, give her the experience, wham bam. Tuesday morning, this is that. So you have some women who are actually functioning in denial, to where they'll create an illusion in their head that they're the special one. And that speech that you gave them in the beginning, even though you gave it directly to them, it no longer applies because you got the ass. And then you got some women who not necessarily want to be the one, but they get this notion in their mind like they have the potential to be the one and they're going to change your mind. And bro, all that shit just equates to lack of peace because it's ongoing conversations, it's argument, it's guilt trip. There's so much shit that come with it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I know a lot of y'all, a lot of the bros ain't gonna want to hear this. But bro, if you know for real, bro, if you know you high powered, I want you to know that sex is not sex for high powered men. I know a lot of y'all probably see men in positions of power and how they move, and y'all think it's just all glitz and glamour, but it's not. It's not like y'all like. No, a lot. Me and Chelsea having a conversation the other day, and she was like, "So, uh, she's like, how many women you fucked while we was broken up?" I don't even share the number on here, but I shared a number, and she was just like, "Wow," and she was just like, "Yeah, that's a." She's like, "That's a lot," and she's like, "That's crazy. Men can just y'all just get away with murder. Y'all just get one sniffer outside and y'all go crazy." And I'm like, listen, I'm like, look, I'm gonna be the first to tell you, being like what women deem a high value man and being on the market or even making yourself accessible, it ain't as fun as it seems. The advances that men get, that shit don't be flattering. Y'all ain't gonna lie. It's a motherfucker stay in my DM who is not my type whatsoever, who just be throwing that shit at me like so aggressively, like it be gross. And a lot of times I just be sitting there like, bitch, the audacity. What? The audacity, sis. You know goddamn well I wasn't finna, but yeah, it's a lot of shit that come with that that's not fun. The headache. Everybody wanna guilt trip you. I'm gonna tell you one of the biggest ones, and that's why I say to the bros again, bro, if you know you are highly sought after, bro, you gotta be mindful. And I'm gonna say this, it's not fair for you to have to be mindful for adults, but a lot of times, bro, you do have to take the extra precautions. You do have to actually see it through before you physically see it through and try to audit and decide like if this gonna be a dangerous situation. Because a lot of times that should be dangerous. A lot of times that should be completely disastrous. It's just trash. Or a lot of times, like, y'all will make a permanent decision with somebody that was only supposed to be around temporarily. Now you got a whole nother issue on your hand. But yeah, to the bros especially, we just have to be super mindful because yeah, a lot of these women that we encounter, they don't have the mental capacity to hang with us, but they are fine enough to hang with us. And a lot of times we'll overlook all that other shit until you can't overlook it no more. Like it's front and center. And now you stuck with that, bro. So y'all be careful, man. Be careful, be mindful. Um, and like I said, for a lot of y'all, this shit not even gonna resonate. Cause I know for me, it didn't. It took months for it to actually like settle in. I was like, oh, I get it. Cause the whole time I'm just in defense mode, like, why I gotta be responsible for some grown women if I tell them what it is? Come on, bro. Cause we all know people we could tell what it is, and they literally gonna try to pull a plan B when we told them A was the only option. So yeah, we have to take our accountability in that part. Um, yeah, to the bros especially, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of our pain be self-inflicted. Like I'm gonna ask y'all a question and don't lie, ladies and fellas. Y'all can respond. How many of y'all ever met a male or a female that was like highly attractive, but you could already peep like they was mentally a handful, and then you like devilishly said some shit to yourself like, shit, that bitch think she crazy now. Wait till I fuck. Or ladies, however y'all don't drop a one, you done ran across and they been like, shit, he think he crazy. Now I'm gonna put that pussy on this nigga, he's gonna be crazy for real. Y'all, a lot of us have done that. That's bad. That's not okay. And then we be the same nigga sitting around like, man, this bitch, I can't believe this shit. No, you can't believe this shit. Cause you saw somebody that was mentally unstable You identified the physical tools that you possessed a long time ago. So you didn't use your tools to heighten that craziness. And you wonder why the motherfucker crazy. Yeah, hey, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I don't know why us, and I'm gonna say black people. I ain't speaking on other people because I be around black people, but you know, we like fire, y'all. We like smoke sometimes. You feel me? So I ain't beating up nobody about it because I know I've done it. I am 100% guilty. But I have had times when I get a thrill out of that. King Chill, what up, bro? I've had times where I got an actual thrill, like, yes. Sis said that's that toxic shit because we both know. We both know. We do know, and we still go do shit like that. Like, yeah, I've had times where I know I'm around a woman who hasn't like seen much, or financially she hasn't, experienced certain things. So like, rather than getting an Airbnb or taking them to one of like my smaller cribs, like I usually do, we bring them to the big crib. Come on, man. You had peep sis mindset when it came to finances and economics. You had already peeped where her mind was at from the IG when you first followed her. You was watching her when you first decided you wanted to fuck her. So you want to heighten her lack of finances or her lack of monetary experiences. So you pick the biggest house in your collection and be like, yeah, bring her to this one. And then, the whole show, she pull up, security gonna come out, check her bags, like she get this prestige. And then you come through the carport, that motherfucker 2 stories high. You get to the front door. It's literally a grace mat at my front door that says Grace Essentials. You feel me? Come in, you see the piano, you see the fucking couches from Vegas and the dining room set that's like $80K. You see gold and fine art. Uh, nigga probably got half a million dollars in jewelry laying around somewhere. Yeah, it's a real ambiance. And we be knowing these type of things. And we know at that moment, her interest or her willingness to allow you to fully explore her however you want is heightened because she's seeing things that are glittery. And yeah, that shit get dangerous. So just be careful, y'all. Y'all be careful out there. We have to be mindful for real because we all got different backgrounds. We always raised different. And a lot of times we be expecting people to react how we would react. And yeah. Somebody said I don't give a fuck about anybody else's money except my own. No, no, sis, I agree with you too. But it ain't a money thing. It ain't money. Everybody ain't got money, but I'm a firm believer in everybody got money. Okay, I give you some examples. I have been around several people that a lot of y'all may look up to or value. No human on the planet. That's what I say. It ain't just about money. No human on the planet. I have seen no human on the planet demand attention without saying one word like Nipsey Hussle and David Banner. Those 2 men, I have been in a room with them on several occasions. There is a energy and a motherfucking positive tension that comes over the room. So when I say ambiance, that's what I mean. Like when you are like, only reason I was mentioning certain things, I was just painting a picture for you, like literally how it is once you hop out the car and you begin to walk to like my front door and come in, this and that and third. So yeah, it ain't even just money. It's some niggas that really like, in women, that are like, yeah, fucking pheromones is on. It ain't nigga came here with a t-shirt and some joggers on. But like that energy is God body and it's different. So yeah. It ain't just bread. It ain't just bread. Like I remember And this is one of the first time I had already knew Nip at this point, but I remember him doing the deconstruction of Victory Lap. I literally remember sitting in the room. It's a big ass room. It was actually at 1500 Studios. I'm looking down at the time, and literally, I started seeing like the motherfucking room part, like they say the Red Sea part, like people literally moving, and you just hearing like the room is talking, y'all. It's full of chatter. It's probably like 150 to 200 people on this bottom level, and you hear like the chatter silence, and then you start seeing people like scooting, like niggas is. Cause I remember just looking at like, damn, what they doing? You feel me? And bro walked through that bitch, and you knew like, yeah, nigga, it's a presence in here. Yeah, like when Banner pull up to the crib, it's a presence in my house. It's a yeah, it's definitely a presence in here. It's an energy that you could feel for sure. Like it's some motherfucking abundant alpha big dog stepping on shit, chin up, chest out energy in this motherfucker. It's a lot of energy in here. And it's beautiful energy. So yeah, you know, it ain't. I do agree though, sis. Like somebody else's money ain't your money. So yeah. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna grab another question. Damn, y'all got some good ass questions today. Hey, Miss Bunny, I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's so many damn good questions. I don't even know which one to grab. Uh, bro, you said what's a good question we haven't asked, but you think we should try? Hey, man, Chubb's got the good fucking questions today, bro. What's a good question we haven't asked, but you think we should ask, and why? Damn. I got it, bro. I think people should ask financially, how am I holding up in this economy? Because everybody has been affected by the current economy that I know of. Big dogs, little dogs, medium dogs. That's the question, bro. People should ask, how have I been holding up in this current economy with the way businesses have been affected? I'm gonna answer this last question, bro, and I'm gonna go. I got a Zoom call with all the mothers of my children at 9 o'clock. We gotta have a family meeting, man. Um, check this out, bro. Well, I'm answering you like you really asked that. I'm the one said to ask it. But I tell y'all something. I am forever grateful for the concept of real estate. It has absolutely changed my life and put me in a position that's like it's pretty unfuckwittable. But what I will say, y'all, is when I made my most money in the year, which was the pandemic, I spent probably like $5-6 million of that money cashing out on real estate. Uh, and so yeah, here's some honesty, bro. I went through a period this year where mentally I did not have it. I did not have it so badly, bro, that I could not teach. I was in a state of depression. I was just wilding out, spiraling, bro, just doing practicing a bunch of escapism rather than dealing with my problems. I realized in that moment, bro, for me to like get a grip of myself, I had to fall back on everything else I was doing and just literally focus on myself because business been consuming me for years, but business had consumed me And now escapism had consumed me. Because I'm still doing business, but I'm doing like 4 other things I'm juggling that's helping me escape my reality and just act like I'm fine and just keep getting money, and that'll make me feel better. Long story short, bro, I needed to detach from absolutely everything I had going on and just sit with myself. But at that point, I ain't have nobody that I could just hand my business to and be like, hey, run this shit, because I'm mentally not there and I need to get my shit together. So, shout out to my bro, Jake Taylor's. Jake Taylor Jacobs. But Jake, I hit Jake, I'm like, bro, I need like I need like 180,000 by Thursday. And it was Tuesday. He was like, cause Jake big with that money shit and banking, private banking. Like he know the plays. So I'm like, what you think I should do? He like, bro, you got millions of dollars in gold. And long story short, bro, he linked me with a company that you can do like 2 for 1. So you can open a policy on your jewelry to protect it, but then you can borrow against that policy and become your own bank. So cause you got to think too, bro. Like just being honest with myself, I think probably like 31 kilos of gold. But if anybody pay attention, bro, I don't really wear none of my big chains no more. I either wear my unlearn and relearn piece, which is light. It's heavy, but it ain't nothing like them other ones. I'm typically gonna always have the rings and the bracelet on and the watch, because that don't hurt. That's lightweight. But around my neck, I don't wear my other jewelry anyway, bro. I've outgrown it. It's just way too big. Like my biggest Cuban is 2,500 grams. That motherfucker like a 7, 8 pound kilo, no piece on it. You throw nip on there, that bitch another 5 pounds. You throw the circle pieces, we don't need them, they need us. Those are kilo a piece. You feel me? So even that too, bro, that shit be looking cool when I put that shit on. Bro, the migraines and like I always have at least for like 6 to 12 hours. I'm gonna have a neck pain and a ring on my neck because it's just the shit just excessively heavy. So he was like, bro, don't. He was like, leverage the shit you don't wear anyway. Because he was like, think about it. At this point, it's just collecting dust. You can't even wear it for show no more because it's actually painful. So you might as well just keep wearing your small shit that suits you. You know, you ain't got no headache, and then leverage your goal. Lou Poker, you said honestly, I thought that's why you bought it. Yes, sis, that did. Well, I bought it for 2 reasons. Because I like it, and that works, and that and you could leverage it on the back end because it's gold. Long story short, bro, I needed a break, and leveraging my gold got me borrowing against the policy, got me hundreds of thousands of dollars, and yeah, bro, I was able just to sit back. I'm sure y'all have noticed. I ain't told y'all nothing in I don't know how long. I know it's been months. I haven't told y'all to buy a motherfucking thing from me, and it's been a minute. I don't even remember last time I told a nigga like, yeah, go get this right here. No, bro, I'm living off assets at this point. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it even more real, and I gotta go, so I gotta get in a Zoom call. But the house that I acquired in Georgia, and I got a motherfucking castle in Georgia. I can't wait to officially move in because that bitch is. Anybody that came to my party and came to this house, the crib in Georgia, is twice the size. It's 14,000 square feet and some change. This house 7,000, twice the size. 13 more acres in this crib. Like it's fucking perfect. But anyway, bro, I took the equity out of this house. That cost me $1.2 million. That's now worth like $2 million because of the market. I pulled the equity out of this house, and then I went and got the family a house double the size in Georgia. And y'all know, like, Florida and Georgia housing market. If you balling in Florida, nigga, you gonna live like a king in Georgia. So yeah, bro, that's real deal. How I been living, flat out off my assets. I ain't been doing no working. I ain't been running no business. Nigga, I've been chilling, bro. Permanently chilling like a bitch. I ain't gonna say permanent though, cause you know I'll be back outside soon. For the video game, I'm for sure coming outside. But yeah, bro, shout out to last thing I'm gonna say. Drop a 1 in the comments if you heard me say a million times. Every family needs a lot of self-love, a lot of gold, a lot of guns, and a lot of land. Did I not say this shit for years and years and years? And listen to what I just told you. I'm living my best life with no pressure, no getting up every day posting 30 times a day, no I need some money, no none of that. Bro, I'm literally living off the decisions I made going on 3 years ago. I cashed out on that real estate. I went crook, man, listen, but I was spending millions in real estate during the pandemic. And now we just pulling the equity out of them motherfuckers and acquiring more real estate to make sure, we comfortable no matter what state we in. We going to a castle. But yeah, bro, so that is a good question that a lot of people have not thought to ask. How you doing? I'm doing good. And it ain't based off the decisions I made right now. It's based off decisions I made 3 years ago. And because I'm tired, because I'm lazy, because I'm human and I burn out, I get a chance to be human and really nurture myself back to 100% and not have the wear and tear of being a businessman. And I get to be more daddy. I get to be more partner, more all that shit. Cause niggas ain't worrying about being businessmen. We flowing when it comes to the finances, but we working harder to be like more astute fathers and more wise and all that shit. So yeah, bro. That was the question. That was the question, bro, that hadn't been asked that needed to be asked. But listen, y'all. I hope y'all had a dope exchange. Click the link in the bio. Get your free seat because we finna have a real exchange on Thursday. Y'all don't want to miss it. So click the link in the bio. Get your free seat because I gotta go. I gotta get on Zoom with the mothers of my children. It's time for our family meeting. I'm 3 minutes late and they texting me. They on my ass already. So I'm finna go do what families do and men who have multiple children with multiple women because everybody still got to be on one accord. We got to make this shit work. And we got to be a motherfucking village no matter what. And y'all have an amazing Monday. Y'all have an amazing Tuesday. I will see y'all Thursday. Y'all be there. Click the link in the bio. ASAP, get your free seat and be ready.